Hello, Warriors of Light. Welcome to another video with the old man here talking about the Occult Crescent, my first impressions. And I have to say, where are the carrots? Do you guys know where the carrots are? I want to know. Do you guys know? Do you guys know? Anyways, let's talk about the first impressions. We're just gonna go down how I feel about every content that is in the content, right? Of Occult Crescent. Yeah, my one gripe is the carrots. All right, I need to know where the carrots are. And we can start off with the carrots, I guess. Okay, you need 1,000 carrots for the achievement. And I do have a theory about this where I think Freelancer is going to be the one. Like, I think you're going to have to chest farm. You need to get level 10 Freelancer because I read level 10 Freelancer. It seems like if you get that, he can see the chests in the map. And that would probably be the way to chest farm and hopefully get carrots through the chest, because I think that's the only place you can get carrots is the chest. Comment down below if I'm wrong, but that's my theory. That's what you're gonna have to do, which won't be a bad thing because I can just play on my Steam Deck and I can just roam around when I have Freelancer that I, right? But yeah. So yeah, that's my gripe right now, because I just like, how are you gonna do 1,000 carrots? You have to get the carrot and then you have to find the carrot where the carrot spot is, where the bunnies are. I'm like, holy. But I guess you just farm a bunch of carrots and maybe then find the carrot spot. Maybe that's my only gripe I think so far with the carrots. Now, just so you guys know, if you guys are new to the channel and your first time listening to me chit chat, I have not done a Rika yet. All right, I know it's a crime, but I haven't done it yet. I've done pretty much all of Baja, though. So I can't tie in how this feels like a Rika or Baja, because I mostly listening to other people, it seems like it's a good mix between the two. So, and overall, I've only had like 20-ish hours in here, not too bad for a casual dad gamer here. That's just a huge fan of MMOs and obviously Final Fantasy XIV. That's why you guys are here, for the Final Fantasy XIV content. That's what this channel is about. And yeah, so 20-ish hours. So it's just going to be my feelings on everything. So like the Fates in general right now, I like the Fates overall. Like, I think the critical engagements are pretty good. I think they're at a pretty much the right difficulty. Like, some of them are more difficult than others. The Black Chocobo is not as hard as the Red Chocobo one, but still pretty fun. And my favorite one is probably the Wall Street Turtle. I think that's probably my favorite one. I don't know, it's just cool. Yeah, it'd be cool if that turtle became a mount, I'm just saying. But yeah, and then you got the normal fates. Even the normal fates can be tricky at time. I kind of like the DDR one, which is the gold stone door thing, where you have to like look away and look, and that will get you sometimes. It'll get you sometimes. But yeah, overall, the fates feel good. The critical engagements feel good. The one that gets me for critical engagements, I would love to know what ones drove you nuts, but the one that still kind of gets me is the one with the bird that has the purple, and then you have to like memorize which one it's gonna do. That one kind of gets me still, just because I don't know, maybe I'm old and I just can't memorize stuff. But anyways, yeah, that is good. So yeah, then you got the silver coins, the gold coins. I have not done any gold farming yet. I do need to get the 3 last phantom jobs. I've been just doing the silver pieces and getting like the mounts, all the other rewards that you can pretty much get. I've gotten a little bit of the gear, but I bought one on Astro and I'm like, wait, I probably shouldn't have done that because I'm gonna switch the Viper's main. I'm only playing Astro because I'm trying to get the revive. Achievement for all the revives and stuff like that. Which there is a faster way to do that, and that is if you play Chemist. Just so you guys know, if you get the Chemist level 3, you get a 5-second cooldown revive. So if you guys are doing the revive achievement out there, I highly recommend that. But yeah, overall, yeah. So I've been grinding the silver pieces, getting the mounts. Definitely get the riding map if you guys don't know. Definitely get the riding map fast. Otherwise, some of these fates die pretty quick, and this is like, the whole field is like go 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 go, it's very go 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 go. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. So, and which I like, actually. I like, because I remember in Baja, like, you had to wait at like certain times, right, for like certain fates, and like 3 would pop up randomly. But this is like, no, here we go. If you're doing CE fates, you're gonna grind here. But it is kind of nice to have like something that you can focus on. Like, hey, I'm going to do CE fates, or hey, I'm going to go gold farm, or hey, I'm going to go look for chests, or hey, I'm going to go, do the whole like pods. Seems like the pods and the fates. So that's the only time I feel like there's two fates that like pop up. So, but yeah, overall, yeah, doing that grind, enjoying the grind. You're gonna have to do a massive grind, especially if you want all the gear. I am actually curious, like, how much easier this will get when people finish phantom jobs and get all the gear. I feel like you're gonna do like crazy amount because like right now it kind of goes like quick, but I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see, I guess, when people are like maxed phantom job and you get all the gear. I'm very curious, like how much damage you're doing, right? And then you add like maybe something like berserker or like cannoneer, right? So yeah, we have the gold pieces, the silver pieces. Yeah, I haven't done the gold farm side yet. I will be doing that soon because I really want to get all the phantom jobs, but I am like slowly leveling all of them. And speaking of phantom jobs, right, I have 3 mastered right now, and that is the bard, cannoneer, and the chemist is the 3 of them. I'm working on berserk right now. So yeah, so far they have been really good, really fun. Like I said, I really like the chemist that has the revive. I was like, oh my god, this is like amazing. Cannoneer is pretty good too, with a little extra damage you get and stuff like that. I didn't get to mess with it too much because I didn't do anything with the level 6 cannoneer, but nice to have a little like range damage. And I've been mostly playing Astro in here just because revives even when I'm not playing chemist. Bard is kind of cool with the buffs and stuff like that, the little XP buff and stuff like that. Kind of nice if to do the buff for the XP, like the one that starts in town to get the 30-minute XP boost. So make sure you guys do that, which is kind of cool. So yeah, pretty much enjoy all the Phantom Job stuff so far. Like, I can't wait to try out more. But right now I am on Berserk, and then I don't know which one I'm going to do next. But I'm kind of doing like the lowest XP ones and slowly leveling them up. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. The chests, I do like the chests. It's kind of nice. Like sometimes you're waiting for a fate and you got like a minute or so and you go check an area like, oh yeah, I know there's a chest over here. Let me go see if that chest is over there. It is interesting with the random rewards. I kind of agree with Mr. Happy here. I did watch his first impression video, and that, yeah, it's weird that they added I think Baja and Erika rewards. Again, I don't know all the Erika rewards, but they did add some in here that you can get. I feel like that, yeah, I don't know. To me, I always like, especially evergreen content, like keep the rewards in that areas because then it has, you know, like everlasting, rewards there. Like you want to go there and grind that content, but like, oh, this is where you go get that reward. And I think you kind of lose it if you keep adding some of those rewards because the rewards are definitely random. Like they're just kind of like all over the place. And yeah. So I kind of agree with Mr. Happy there that it shouldn't, they should have just had their own, and they do have their own rewards here, but I don't know. I don't think you should have brought in the other ones personally. That's how I feel, especially with evergreen content. And like I think the Gabriel 3 and stuff like that mount and all that. So yeah, that's kind of my the thing with chests. They're very interesting, and I still haven't got a carrot. I think that's the only place where carrots come from, and I don't. Fork Tower, haven't done the Fork Tower yet. I had a chance to go in last night. There was like the summoning part, but I was about to head to bed, so I didn't want to take up anyone's spot, so I didn't get to do the Fork Tower yet. So no comment there, unfortunately. So then let's go to the Relic. Relic is the big talk, I feel like, for Occult Crescent, which is very interesting. I don't know. I feel like there's 2 ways they can go with Relic grind, and that is if they the first one obviously is the stones, right? We have the, I can't remember what they're called. They start with a D, but anyways, you have to get 3 stones in the 6 areas, and I'm very close. I'm 2 stones away from the first Relic grind parts, and then it becomes tomes afterwards. Because everyone was like, oh man, if we have to do this for all, I don't know, like 20 weapons, right? That would take a long time. And it's hard to say which way they're going to go with this. Either this is going to be the middle ground where you have 1 hard step and then you get tomes for like the rest. It's hard to say. Or, you know, because this is kind of the first step, like the other ones, like Baja and Rika, you know, when you have to do the one long grind and then there's a tomes grind afterwards. So it's hard to say which way they're going to go. They're either playing the middle ground where, hey, we're going to give you one long grind and then the rest is tomes, right? Or this is just the first step like the other ones. We'll have to see how that plays out. Me personally, I'm with Mr. Happy here. I think he's definitely right. I think you should have multiple options. I like that he had multiple options. I think in Baja I had mostly all multiple options. I always thought, like, because if I remember correctly, I remember like Baja 1 had like 3 things that you can do, right? There was like part of like, this is even later steps, like deep dungeon you can do. You can do this like certain fates or whatever, you know, to always brought you somewhere, which is awesome because it even brings out like the nice thing with the fates that you can do outside for these stones and for Occult Crescent, right? Like reliving those fates again, because even I tried it last night. I went out to try to get those last 2 stones, and there was people out there doing those fates to try to get them because you can target farm them. And I like that the relic is used to fill other content in the game, like especially even older content. You know, just keeps the game alive. That's one thing I really like about 14. And what the relic does is to like, oh, I have to go do all this old like content, but it keeps the old content alive, especially when new players come in and then you're like, oh, I'm grinding this because of this reason. So it's kind of nice because the fates kind of died out in the zones after a lot of people, you know, finished their whatever 500, whatever those scrolls that you need for the mount, right? The 500 fate mount. Now it's kind of good because like I have to do that 500 fate mount still, and there are people out there now farming those fates, which is cool. So overall, I'm kind of fine with it, but I do agree with Mr. Happy that there should be more options. Like we should be able to still get the stones from Occult Crescent, and you know, have a choice. Like, hey, I can grind. You can grind both, right? You can get more stones, get tomes, and that will actually speed things up faster. Would be kind of nice to have both those options for the first step, that the stones can still drop, and if you get them again, that you can turn another one, or you can get tomes and you can turn it in. You have either option, you know, or you get lucky, you get the tomes at one point and the stones at one point, and you get 2 relics. So yeah, definitely agree. I think we should go with the more option points. Would have definitely been nice to see more options than just, hey, you got this first step and then all the rest is tomes. I think a lot of people are burnt out from the Endwalker tome grind, right? Because that was just like super boring. Like tomes is like, hey, people are burnt out. I don't think they even should have went with tomes. But it is what it is. I think a lot of people burnt out. No, tomes is fine. It should just be multiple options, honestly. So we'll see how it goes the next few patches, you know, like we'll see which direction they actually go. We don't know yet, but I hope they go in the option with more options is what I'm saying. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I do not think so. Yeah, like overall, really good. Look, I barely have any complaints really about it. I just enjoy the grind. I've been enjoying, you know, meeting people in the world and having a good time. And there's this like certain like target farming and like, yeah, it's just good. They did a really good job to like, I don't, you know, like form parties and help each other out, to grind this stuff out. It's really fun. I think Dawn Trail is definitely on the right track. 7.2 has been really good. Like the raids, you know, Savage, the raid tier is really good. I think Cosmic Exploration is really good. Even if it's not your form of content, but I still think it is really good content. So, and then on Occult Crescent, you know, so now we're not, you know, too far away from another live letter, and 7.3, you know, is less than 2 months away. So, I think Dawn Trail is making a comeback. I'm very excited. I'm very much enjoying it. And, yeah, so if you guys listen to this video, I appreciate it. Try to not make it too long. I think I covered everything, but every time I make a video, I'm like, oh yeah, I should have said that thing, you know? So, and hopefully I didn't like backtrack at all on this video. Hopefully I'm trying to get better. So, you know, I had a few tries here. So, and yeah, so anyways, make sure that the like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to check out my twitch.tv/oldish22, you can find me there streaming MMOs, ARPGs. I'm actually thinking about starting Guild Wars 2 up in the future here, but we shall see when that happens. But yeah, if you guys care about any of that and want to come hang out and talk about these systems and stuff, that's kind of one of my favorite things, or anything anime, whatever, you know. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long, but thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Adios.